Hey everybody, on this episode of Something New here in the Teeqlife Basement Bar, we are doing 2 tequilas from Tequila Gran Diamante. They're Plata and Reposado. And we gotta talk about this bottle. Watch this episode. Woo! Hey everybody, I'm Don Ferguson and welcome back to another episode of Something New here in the Teeqlife Basement Bar, where on this episode we are trying 2 expressions from Tequila Gran Diamante. They're Plata and they're Reposado. So while I crack them open and find a tasting glass, here's a little bit more about these expressions. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about Tequila Gran Diamante. It's a newer brand from what I understand. The owner, Charlie Bottles, super cool dude. This is an ultra premium tequila, not only in taste, but in presentation. Their tagline is nothing but the best, and this bottle is completely ridiculous. So their agave is grown in the highlands in red, rich volcanic soil. It's an award-winning distillery, and the NAM is 1460. Their Plata, which is silver, blanco, whatever you want to call it, is rested 23 to 25 days in stainless steel vats to give it an ultra smooth sipping experience. Their Reposado is aged 8 months in French oak barrels. And if you know anything about French oak barrels, they kind of give it an exotic, savory, luxurious kind of finish and taste. Let's get to the tasting and find out. So that's some good information about these expressions we're going to try. So let's just get into tasting. That's what we've come here to do, right? Now, I'm going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to crack the Reposado open, and I'm going to let it breathe. And then when we try, we're going to try the Plata first, obviously. But I'm going to chill it. And typically I just try it neat, but I really want to chill it. And I think it's because these bottles, they're frosted. So it reminds me of like a cool chill or something like that. But when we say a super premium brand, these bottles are incredible. They are extremely heavy. They rival anything out on the market. They're frosted, like I said. On the top, they have an Aztec kind of sun top. Around here, around the topper, which is all metal, by the way, it has diamonds, which is just crazy. And the other thing is, what's really cool is the Plata, you know, Plata, Blanco, silver, whatever you want to call it, is clear. It's not aged whatsoever. And they chose silver for the, you know, the accents, this metal strip right here. Then you have the Reposado, which is kind of like a gold. We're going to get into that. But it's gold. So it's these little accents that are just phenomenal. But the presentation, this has got to be hands down an award winner already. And if it isn't, they're definitely going to win some awards for presentation. So we are going to chill the Plata. And I usually try it neat, but I really want to see what it brings out as far as flavor tones when we chill it down a little bit. And we'll see. Just a little bit. You only have to do enough that you can feel it frosting up. And it's cool and smooth. Now, it might come out a little cloudy, which is very typical. Wow, I guess I did a healthy pour, wouldn't you say? Alright, that's what we do on this platform, right? So, it is clear. But basically, when you chill a Blanco, it's almost like an like the oxygen molecules in it, it kind of clouds it up. But it does actually go back to being crystal clear. The aroma, let's just go and nose it while you can already see it starting to, you know, get back. Very nice nose, floral. This is from the Highland region, so, you know, not too much spice. Good agave, I would say vegetal, very floral, botanical almost. Why am I picking up vanilla? That's interesting. It's almost like a smooth, you know, vanilla. Wow, I really did a pour. Wow, well, you know, it is what it is, right? Let's try. Yeah. Oh, wow, that's smooth. Holy, wow, that's you know, when you chill a Blanco, and that's becoming my new favorite way to actually sip tequila, is to chill a Blanco, not put in ice, because I don't, ice cube in, I don't want to dilute it. I want to get the essence of the agave, which I'm getting. There's a very, very tiny hint of spice, but this is absolutely ridiculously smooth. There almost is, like, for a Blanco, which is really, really unique, a creaminess. Let me see. Good Lord, that is phenomenal. Wow. Yeah, I'm really not getting a lot of spice on the back end. I mean, for this being, you know, 23, 25 days in a stainless steel vat, extremely crisp, clean, smooth, chilled. This is a phenomenal ultra premium sipping Blanco, sipping Plata, because there's some that are really heady. You take it to the head, your eyes start watering, your throat clenches up, somebody's ready to call 911, and then you just kind of come around so they don't finish the 911. But this is fantastic. Wow. For a base, for the other expressions, they got it going on. Alright, the Reposado, which means rested, if you didn't know. And a lot of people mispronounce Reposado, Reposado. Repeat after me. It's fun, especially when you've been drinking. Look at that beautiful golden straw color. I mean, it matches. That's ridiculous. That matches the bottle. Oh, Charlie, wow, this is crazy. Great presentation. Blanco, Plata is just phenomenal. The Reposado, very light. I love the color, you know, very light. You get a little hint of caramel, a little smoke, a little char from the barrel. So 8 months in French oak barrels. I get a little bit of that agave, tiny bit vegetal, which is kind of typical. So we'll see. I'm interested to see what happens with a French oak barrel, because typically it brings a lot of sweetness, something that's really savory. Swish it around a little bit. There is almost literally no heat. There is no spice kick on the back end for an 80 proof tequila. This is creamy. Does have that sweetness, which I was really interested in. Holy cow. That's amazing. So you're getting some sweet agave, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of vanilla, tiny bit of that char from the barrels, creamy, kind of like a buttery butterscotch in a way. You're getting some of the wood finish. Boy, that's really good. That barrel kind of brings a little bit like a tiny hint of chocolate on the finish as well. But this is superb. Getting a little bit of, you know, spice, a tiny bit, and I definitely think that's from the char from the barrel, especially with this one being rested for 8 months. I think the norm, really, what I've seen in the tequila industry for Reposado is about 4 months. So to double that and still have this light, it's definitely, you're getting a lot of good flavor tones from the barrels. Yeah, this is a very good Reposado. I'm getting more and more of that French oak on the back end of it, on the finish, which is superb. And it's not overly sweet, which, you know, kind of seems to be the trend in the agave industry right now. I know what you're thinking. A Plata, a Reposado. What about, oh yeah, the Añejo. So this is going to command its own special episode by itself. So we're just going to put this, but I want to let you know what's coming. So I have 2 glasses that I need to finish. Oops, extra pours. So that wraps up another episode of Something New here in the Teeqlife Basement Bar, where we tried Tequila Gran Diamante, their Plata, and their Reposado. Boom, 100% Teeqlife approved. These are amazing. The presentation is just phenomenal. I have a glow box I'm going to put under this when I have friends over and they're going to say, "What's that?" And I'm going to say, "It's some shit you can't touch." So make sure to follow us on social media, subscribe to the Teeqlife YouTube channel, like it, comment, share it with your friends, and if there's anything that you think belongs here with Tequila Diamante, just email us. Let us know what you think. But I'm going to finish this up, and we'll see you on the next episode. Oh, well, hello friends, and I'm glad that you stayed to watch the end of the video for another Teeqlife truth. Let's talk a little bit more about tequila, which is what we just tasted. So tequila comes from agave, and there's typically the highland and the lowland agave. But did you know, really there is no lowland agave? That's because the city of Tequila is actually 3,870 feet above sea level. That's not low. So instead of lowland, we refer to it as the Tequila Valley. In the Tequila Valley, the agave is a little spicier, earthy, rustic, kind of mineral rich. It has some clay nuances, herb, vegetal, like really vegetal. You know, sometimes has a hint of cinnamon, so it's spicier. And it's pretty much due to the soil that it grows in. And then often with Tequila Valley agave, it has a better water supply. Now the highland grown agave is a little bit more delicate. It's lower in viscosity. It's richer because of the soil that it's grown in. It's typically sweeter, has some fruitier tones, floral tones, a botanical taste, and it's typically more used in tequilas because of that sweet agave aspect. So when it comes to tequila and the agaves, that's the differences between a highland agave and a Tequila Valley agave. That's a Teeqlife truth. Look it up. I'm going to drink some more.